So I'm Taysir Mathlouthi, and I'm the EU Advocacy Officer at Hamle. Hamle is a Palestinian digital rights defending the rights of Palestinians in the digital realm in Palestine, Israel, but also at the international level. So, as Sam said, I'll be mostly talking about disinformation detection. So in the recent years, Hamle has been documenting significant rise in disinformation campaigns targeting Palestinians, especially after October 7th. These campaigns are often designed to delegitimize Palestinian narratives, criminalize activism, and in many cases, incite violence. Far from being mere online noise, this disinformation has serial, real-world consequences, particularly during times of crisis, such as shaping global public opinion, fueling harmful stereotypes, and reinforcing structural discrimination. These campaigns frequently originate from state-affiliated actors, well-resourced networks, and hyper-partisan groups. They exploit social media platforms to circulate false and misleading narratives. They discredit legitimate journalism, and they incite hatred. The impact extends beyond polarization. The disinformation has, for example, completely disrupted humanitarian aid distribution in Gaza, where the entire population now faces the threat of famine. The Israeli news outlet Haaretz has also documented at least 8 foreign information manipulation and interference operations since October 7th, and this highlights the systemic nature of these threats. To confront this challenge, Hamle has been developing its own AI-powered detection model to monitor disinformation and hate speech across both Arabic and Hebrew language platforms. So our detection process combines keyword tracking, automated scrapping, and manual verification to analyze and flag content in real time. During the escalation in Gaza in May 2021, for instance, our monitoring tool revealed an increase in violent speech on Israeli social media platforms compared to the previous years. Most of this content is falsely portraying Palestinians as aggressors and terrorists. And this content circulates also conspiracy theories that serve and justify violence. But detection alone is not enough. That's why a critical component of our work involves escalating this harmful content to the platforms themselves. So we work directly with formal reporting channels on platforms such as Meta, X, and TikTok, and we submit to them content related to disinformation, incitement, and targeted harassment. In 2023 alone, we submitted over 1,200 content takedown requests, and those requests were related to posts spreading false or dehumanizing portrayals of Palestinians. Unfortunately, platforms' responses remain inconsistent and at times clearly biased. Disinformation is often left online, while legitimate Palestinian content is removed without clear justification. And these patterns are documented and published in our reports to ensure public scrutiny and platform accountability. To address these challenges, Hamle also calls on big tech companies to adopt a rights-based and context-aware approach. We urge them to ensure transparency in their content moderation decisions. We engage meaningfully with local civil society organizations, and we ask them to invest in robust moderation of Arabic and Palestinian dialects. We also ask them to publish disaggregated transparency reports that allow us to track enforcement by geography, language, and political context. So our goal at Hamle is not only to expose the harm caused by disinformation targeting Palestinians, but also to push for systemic changes that make tech platforms more transparent, fair, and accountable. Thank you very much, and I also encourage you to explore our full reports that are publicly available on our website, where you can see all our documentation around disinformation. Thank you very much.